Hey guys, welcome back to Couch Bros with Zach and Zoe here. Oh man, he's getting violent on me already. Sorry, we're right now we're still hyped from the episode we just saw.
Goblin Slayer.
Oh my
was
god,
amazing! I can't. Is this gonna be 12 episodes or 24 episodes?
No, I checked on what's the name of the site? It's myanimeSomething.org anime list or whatever, and it says it's be 12 episodes.
Yeah, and I thought the last episode was the 12th episode because I forgot there's a little like filler kind of
Yeah, there was
episode.
a filler before that.
And I was like, dude, are they gonna end it here? They can't possibly.
I know.
If they ended it here, it's just like a big, you know what, to your face. I'm not gonna wait a whole year for this.
No, but
if they make another season,
so it's gonna be 12 episodes, and for starters, there has to be a second season. From what we've seen so far,
we might not even get a second season because there's a lot of snowflakes out there. A lot of babies.
Yeah, there's actually been I've read that there's a lot of bad reviews because of how bad it is for like kids and people to watch. Apparently,
if it's for adults, guys, do not let your kids watch it. And then if they watch it, don't complain about it. You're just a bad parent.
Yeah, I mean it's really. I'm sorry, it's a really good show for people who are into these dark shows.
I know, like we've been waiting for something this amazing. I understand there's some really graphic scenes. But if you can't handle it, don't watch it and don't complain.
Yeah, just keep things to yourself.
You're just ruining it for the real fans.
So this was episode 11 of Goblin Slayer, and I'm still like,
I know, guys. The
I
hype
can't
was
wait.
real on it because...
I mean, I got to the end of volume 1. So where season 1 ends, that's where volume 1 ends. So if you want to continue, if they're not gonna make it, volume 2, there you go. But let's get started with this, right?
Yeah, guys. This episode today was amazing. It shows us. The Goblin Slayer knows a lot,
oh, man.
After he does a perimeter check, he tells the cowgirl to get out of there, but the cowgirl being stubborn as...
I wouldn't say... okay.
I've never, I've never understood. Just leave.
I mean, but it's because I get it. She's in love with him, pretty much. I want to say she's in love with him. That's why she won't leave, because if he dies, she wants to die with him.
Well, we'll make a separate video of this complaining of character. I don't know.
Just character thoughts of different animes that we have.
Just because I've seen this so many times. Just leave.
There's always that one character, but
it's like the character that walks. Another video, another time, guys. But we see the Goblin Slayer. He realizes that she's not gonna leave. He goes to the.
First they're talking. She doesn't want to leave. She wants to stay there. Because I guess that's their home and that's his home too.
Yeah.
And he sees, well, crap, what am I going to do then?
Yeah.
So we see him walk out. At first, we thought, mostly he thought, he was to storm out and go straight to the goblins.
And
first of all, that would have been so freaking badass.
And it's a good thing he didn't, because the ending of what we saw, he would have.
He would not. Well. So we see that he goes to the guild, what's it called, the guild room, the guild tower.
Well, he goes to the guild. He goes to the guild.
He goes to the adventure room, whatever, the guild.
And he doesn't go to the guild girl. He goes to the adventurers directly.
Which even surprised the guild girl.
And it surprised the adventurers because Goblin Slayer doesn't talk to anyone, besides his little party. But
and are they even considered parties anymore?
Yeah, because he didn't even ask them for help. He just asked the main guys, and they overheard. But he then he asked the guild, the adventurers, hey, he tells them what's going on. He then asks for their help, and a lot of them are just basically shrugging it off.
Yeah, it's just goblins. You can do it yourself. I mean,
and then it looks like the spear guy, for annoying as he is and as macho as he thinks he is.
No, I think it's because I guess he has probably too much pride.
Yeah. He's the way he says it. I think he didn't say it for himself. He said it for everybody else.
Like, you can tell. You know what? This guy at the end of this. Yeah. He's a pretty nice guy.
Yeah, I like the spirit guy.
Yeah, like I want to see more of him, but at the same time, I want to see more Goblin Slayer and less of him.
I want to see the magician girl fight.
Yeah, the mage.
I want to see the mage girl. Just go at it, guys. Let us know if there's a specific character that you guys want to see more of. I want to see more of the mage. You?
Goblin Slayer. I just want to see more of him. I mean,
okay. There's no point of asking you. Okay, let's. So he asked the guild for help, guys, and the adventurers for help.
And then, but as he's asking, we see the guild girl. She's running. She starts running inside. We don't know where she's going. And so we're back, and he's asking for help, and they're saying no, like we don't need your Why would you need help for this?
The spirit guy does his thing.
He gives his motivational speech,
and it gets which then the Goblin Slayer offers as the reward everything he owns, everything him except for his life, but he offers everything he owns, all his knowledge, all his time, anything. So these people will, come and help him. And it's just kind of nice that everybody is asking for specific things. The elf girl asked for an adventure. Now he does have to go on an adventure with her.
Seems like he lost that one.
Yeah. So
it's like everybody can come except for you.
So and then the dragon guy, the lizard man, asked for. Well, he didn't ask for anything.
It was implying like.
Yeah.
Like,
and the lizard, well, if you don't help us, there's not gonna be any of these.
So I was like, I guess we're in.
And then the dwarf asked for a barrel of alcohol. I think the spirit guys just asked for a drink.
Yeah, just for one beer.
But as everybody's asking, saying what they want from the Goblin Slayer,
the guild girl comes back out with a stack of paperwork, and she tells us everybody who wants to join will get 1 gold for each goblin they kill.
And as you guys know from our previous adventures, when the Goblin Slayer goes on an adventure, when they give him his reward, it's only a couple of copper and silver coins. And he goes out there for days. So these guys are just getting a huge raise in money.
Yeah, it's pretty much for them, it's considered easy money.
Yeah, because 1 gold piece, we don't know what the equivalent of the silver or the copper piece is, but if the Goblin Slayer got a bag full of copper and silver, which as we all know, this doesn't equivalent to a gold coin, or at least we don't know how much it is, but he got a bag full of copper and silver for a cave adventure for killing a few goblins. These guys are going to get 1 gold per goblin. They didn't say anything about the champions. So I'm assuming the champion is worth 1 gold too.
Well, we don't know that there's the champions yet, so thank you for spoiling
I know. They know. And we said it from the beginning too. He's just being dumb now. So, as we know, everybody gets 1 gold, and we then, it does go...
though, but think about they're getting 1 gold. How are they going to keep track of that?
Well, I think they're all honest adventurers because...
No. We know that the girl has that cross that reveals truth. But you can be as honest as you want. I'm sorry. I'm going to forget.
Well, you don't forget when it's money of that. So if I tell you, hey, go trim down these leaves from the tree, and there's 30 leaves. For each leaf that you take down,
that's
I'm going to give you $100.
That's why. No, that's why. But now, this thing... So say you stab a goblin, and he's down. You think he's dead, so you count him. You're going off somewhere else. That same goblin just stood back up, and remember, say he stabbed someone else, or someone else killed that goblin instead. Now this guy thinks he killed them.
Well, I think they're gonna have an exact number of how many they killed, and everybody will eventually have their own count. Yeah. So that's probably how that's gonna work. For example, if there's you and 2 friends, and I tell you there's 100 leaves over, trim them down, you're going to say 50. If somebody else says 51, I know one of you guys is lying. So, then the truth thing will come in.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, how are you going to know?
Yeah, because...
Well, okay, who cares? We're getting too sidetracked for this one.
Okay, guys. So, back to the Goblin Slayer review. Thank you.
I know. My bad.
We then get introduced to the Lord, the Goblin King.
The
Goblin Lord. Goblin Lord / King, you can say, because he has a crown. He had a crown.
I guess, if he had a crown, I don't recall seeing a crown.
I saw a crown, and Lord / King. We're going to call him Lord / King. Whatever. I saw, in the beginning, I saw 4 goblins, which I thought were champions. I thought they were goblin champions. I was mistaken. At the end, they show us that I was wrong. But I thought it was in the beginning. It shows
it shows
the
these.
horde,
it shows
it shows 4 big goblins.
4 big guys.
I thought those were the champions, but I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like the Goblin Lord is starting to send waves of army.
Yeah.
He first sends.
I guess he sends the small wave.
Yeah,
the
he sent a squadron with shields, as the shields are naked women.
Yeah.
Hanged on
their body shields.
Their body shields and their hand. That way they don't shoot at them. But we finally see the mage and the dwarf. We see the mage in action. She only does one small spell, which is the sleep spell. With the dwarf.
Yeah, who does, I guess, well, pretty much 2 sleep spells in, right?
Knocks them all out, and they get specific orders not to kill the goblins. Just get the meat shields out of there. So get the shields out of there. So they get the shields out of there, then they start killing off these goblins. And the Goblin Lord, as a general, he's in the back. I don't know how he's seeing all of this. He's probably getting reports from...
we do see these 2 goblins keep running back and forth.
Yeah, because he's not showing himself, and at the same time, he's directing orders. As a general he goes, okay, they're countering me with this. I'm going to counter them with this. So he's somehow seeing everything because he's trying to counter the humans, but for everything that he throws, the humans counter it. He sends dire wolves with the goblins.
The rider crew.
Well, those dire wolves.
Yeah, dire wolves.
Dire wolves with the goblins, and then they counter them with long ass spears.
Yeah, with long ass. And it's really funny. Well, not funny, but it's really cool how they have all this strategy. How they are really well countering all these guys.
Well, I mean, besides the Goblin Slayer, in any army or war movie, these are the perfect counters. So he's also a genius general.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Goblin Slayer is just a genius when it comes to slaying.
Well, actually, so I was actually reading facts about him, and apparently the Goblin Slayer, he's modeled after Batman and the Punisher, as in one person. So apparently he has the same ability, same capabilities of Batman, strategy and everything. Apparently, and the same thing with Punisher.
That's good. That's good.
So apparently he's as good as both of them. I'm not sure how good, if he's an exact copy of them.
Well, if the author based them off these 2 characters, it's a great mixture. I see it. I see it because he's genius. You can figure
he's really good. Out. He's always thinking. Always has plans.
And he acts just like the Punisher. His whole family was massacred, and he has that.
Every superhero has their family massacred. Can I get one here who doesn't?
Not the way Punishers got massacred.
Well,
different story. Yeah. Guys, I apologize. We are easily distracted, as you can see.
Easily influenced.
But we see a lot of these adventurers that we don't
we don't really know some of these adventurers,
but we see them in action. I like the spirit guy. I like the mage.
You know who I really like though? The paladin.
Yeah, the paladin was pretty cool.
I don't know why. I want to see we haven't seen a paladin yet.
No.
And I don't know if these paladins are gonna be like in the games.
Oh, where they have those special abilities.
Yeah, in World of Warcraft.
Well, she's not a paladin yet. I think she's trying.
She's trying to become a paladin.
So if she becomes one, maybe she'll get all those powers. That'd be cool.
So I want to see her more. I kind of want to see her more, more of her.
That'd be cool.
To see where she goes to.
But as all this is going on, we then the Goblin Kings, the Goblin Lord / King's army is being destroyed.
Yeah.
He then sends the hobgoblins, which I confuse them as
the generals,
champions.
Yeah. So we see, what was it, 5 of them?
No, we see 2 champions who are a lot bigger than the one that they faced.
If we remember the one that they faced back in the previous episodes,
they were a lot bigger.
They were
they were small.
Yeah, they did feel a little bit smaller.
Yeah, that's why I confused the hobgoblins with the champion from the.
Yeah.
So we have 2 champions. And honestly, we have, I don't know, about 20 hobgoblins.
I'm actually not sure. I
didn't count them, but there was a lot. And they asked where the goblins. That one little adventure is where's the Goblin Slayer? Because we haven't seen him.
Yeah.
We go back to a little flashback of him strategizing everything, showing how smart he is. But then the mage, he's slaying goblins.
Yeah,
but
so
not
where
just,
else is he?
But he's not. He's with the leader. I don't know how to say it, guys. He's just
I think his plan was to have them all distract the Goblin Lord, the king, so he wouldn't see the Goblin Slayer coming while the Goblin Slayer is taking out his other guys.
And we know that the champion gave him trouble. The hobgoblin gave him trouble. How is he gonna fight 1-on-1 with the strongest goblin? Who, keep in mind, there's 2 champions who listen to him like a dog.
Yeah.
How is he going to beat him?
By himself? I'm honestly not sure, but...
Wait, hold on. During the episode, was the girl the spellcaster, the priestess, was she with them?
No, I did not see her with him at all.
Maybe she's with them then at the end.
Because I didn't see him.
I didn't see her at all during any of the scenes.
So we don't know where she is. I'm assuming she's probably gonna be with him. Maybe somewhere hiding somewhere on the side. But we're gonna have to wait to the next episode for that. But I do want to.
If you guys, again, this is not for manga readers. It's just for the anime of the people who view the anime. Let us know where you think the priestess is. Again, guys, this is not for the manga people because you guys already know where she is. We don't know where she is.
Unless you're reading the manga and the anime, but you're keeping it at the same level.
Let us know where you think she is.
But there's one thing I did want to mention was, since we might only get 12 episodes, I'm not sure. According to, I guess, the websites, we'll only get 12 episodes. But if we get 24 or if we get a second season, then we're going to have a lot more to say about this Goblin Lord because what's going to come after him.
Yeah.
And if we're not, once again, I'm probably going to still keep up with the novel. And I can always bring you guys facts about what's going on. Yeah. If they don't mention anything for the Goblin Lord in this next episode, they did mention a lot in the novel, so I can go ahead and just bring all that up in another episode.
Okay, guys.
So thanks for watching. You know what to do. Leave us a comment. Let us know your opinions on this episode.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? Where's the priestess? Thanks for watching, guys.